do it sometimes, you know, when McNerd just gets belligerent on the mic, starts complaining about all the characters that
I
he
am
had
a
to lose
staple
to
of
in
the
bracket that
scene.
day.
You cannot take me off. I am the commentator.
I am the commentator.
I am commentator. And
I'm
so,
the Game Boy.
what does that mean?
I play the games.
So now we're probably going to see more of the same. Kin is going to have to rush down, get his early kills because that up B kills at like 60-ish% with that little 1-2 jab.
Oh yeah, and we saw quite a lot of that earlier in the previous match between these two in
No.
finals. Was it
Yeah,
finals?
it was winners.
All the way that,
It was
that makes
winners.
more sense.
No.
Yeah.
How
Right
did he
off the
lose
bat,
this?
Magician put on a lot of pressure and having some great reactions at ledge. Oh my god, and the DP right out of nowhere is going to catch Cyber for jumping. It's going to put a little bit
Oh, that was broke
She'll
shield.
be in the air above him, obviously a great anti-air option. Magician's even looking for the spike there with the Nair. He's going to use the Shadow Punch to land there, and he's going to get him on there pretty safely. He's mounting up the damage though as Cyber goes on the move.
Yeah, no, that early kill is super important now because he can be a little bit more relaxed. Now, Cyber kind of has, Cyber kind of has to approach, which is extremely good for Kin because Kin, he likes to kind of, if he can sit there down tilt and hit you with those big moves, it is extremely obnoxious to get in on him.
Cyber's been pretty nasty at ledge guarding, and I think it's fascinating to see the Magician actually spend a lot more time off ledge than we've seen him do in just, in any other matchup that I've seen him play in. He's playing really cautious, and it's a big call out. Cyber doesn't really have the tools to go really low and look for any kind of crazy spikes. You can't go that deep with that character. I think it's pretty safe. Going a little bit deep though there. He's got that disjoint that we noted before.
Cyber's at kill percent. Oh, no, he's not. I was about to say, wow, that was such a good call out. That was an amazing jump below the Pikmin because I've seen Cyber throw a Pikmin there almost every single time. You can say, get off of me, leave me alone. But he goes straight underneath it and gets that amazing dunk. Wow. And this is the thing that I always talk about with Magician. He is amazing at reading people's movement, and that is a really scary situation to be because when you are on the ledge right there, it is really easy for Kin and Ryu to break your shield.
Yeah, I like the Hadouken from Magician. They've been great callouts to
Is that dead?
recoveries. Not
Wow.
quite, but that is looking pretty close to those jabs. Magician
That's
looking to
dead.
go low. He's going to do
Not
it
dead.
with the up B. It still doesn't quite kill the stage. A lot of the recoil that's actually going to come off that. Cyber doing once again that really low recovery going to the other side. He doesn't quite kill with his throw here, but we're getting close to that percent. The smash attack does it. They're even up on the last stock. Cyber has a lot of damage on him though. Magician's waiting with the toes.
I actually really like that option because he knows he just kind of wants to stay in shield there. He doesn't want to approach because, you know, he has invincibility. And he says, all right, don't mess with my stage. This is my area.
Gets a little bit too
Wow.
hasty with the up B
Why-
that time. He gets punished with an up smash, but the second one is going to come out for him. This time it's game one of the grand finals.
The Pikmin made that up B look weird, and that was pretty funny.
Like that observation.
I like that. That was enjoyable to see. All right, Cyber's looking at
I do
me
just
again.
enjoy seeing Pikmin in general. It's definitely an enjoyable thing. They have nice little happy faces. No, McNerd is the center of the world to himself, so.
I am talking. You are listening to me. I don't care about the player. No, I'm joking. This is actually really awesome to see, though.
Small battlefield is amazing. We
Yeah.
saw that game 1 and game 2 here, Cyber does prefer that, and it looks like his opponents don't really mind switching from Pokemon Stadium 2 to small battlefield. It's like a little bit of an interesting thing to note there. He's doing a great job of taking control of the stage here. A great punish on the side B as well. He's going to get hit by another one here, almost does third one as well, and Magician's right back to poking that shield like a madman.
I will say one thing that I really like seeing from Cyber is that he always mixes up his defensive options. A lot of the times, Magician can do that side B kind of thing, and one time he DIs in, sometimes he rolls out, sometimes he air dodges out, and it's really good to see that type of mix-up because it makes it a lot harder for Magician to read your movement, which is something he's so good at.
Speaking of mix-up defensive options there, I like the side B high that allowed him to Shadow Punch to get back down onto Cyber, because Cyber's put on great defense to stop him. He was up high to look for a border. But he ends up not being able to be the one to land the kill here, despite having to put so much damage on Magician here. The option is going to be quite readily available to him, though. Super Armor saves Magician from that purple Pikmin, but not from that smash attack once he does get back to the stage.
Yeah, the counterplay that's happening is actually so interesting because a lot of the times that we're seeing, oh, that corner is so scary to be in, but he knows exactly when to roll. It's really interesting how much he kind of knows the counterplay. I know there's a really good Ryu and Kin in Chicago, so maybe he learned some stuff there. But as I was saying, I've been seeing Magician use down B a lot when he's falling. And
Look at all this momentum coming off of that grab.
Yeah, and I've been seeing it work out for him because that purple Pikmin can't do as much damage and just throw him off.
Wow. Yeah, Cyber having a great volley here. That grab has netted him almost 120% on Magician. Right there in that one go. He's evened it up here quite a bit, but landing on top of a Magician gets the up B really readily available kill option, as we'll see in just about any matchup, and definitely with a light character like this. The up throw doesn't quite kill even with those pummels. Another one definitely will, though, if Cyber gets his hands on Magician again.
That was uncharacteristic. I assume that was a misinput.
Yeah, interesting recovery option there is definitely going to punish Magician. Cyber's the one getting in to start this stock as well. Ooh, the jabs into the grab, a big grab range.
Yeah, no, now we're finding it a little bit harder for Magician to get in. These last stock scenarios are really difficult for both characters, honestly, because if he could just kind of retain his lead, get a few more percent, and then wait to, you know, make sure when he tries to come in, up smash, forward smash, up throw, and all that good stuff, it's really hard. But wow, the kill power on the Shotos is not something to mess around with.
Yeah, but Cyber needs legitimately one good punish to end this one and even up the game count. Both of them stepping off a little bit, using their special moves to get some projectiles out there, sort of gain some ground. Ooh, Cyber recovering very high there. He doesn't get punished for it as well. Actually landing an aerial for himself. He's going to get hit by the elbow. The air dodge is going to put him into a little bit of a compromised situation. He's got to recover low here, and he doesn't have any Pikmin to protect him either.
With that rage especially. No, I love his patience right there to retain stage control and say, I'm not going to go off stage for that when he was going off stage a lot game one. He said, honestly, it was just amazing, the calmness that he had there. Like, when people stand still like that, it's not something you see a lot of Ultimate because people want to move, people want to throw out their big hitboxes and stuff. But the patience is just so amazing by Magician there.
Yeah, I'm quite surprised by the outcome of that game, actually, with how much of the time Cyber was totally in control of the match. This time he's going to need to keep that up and just avoid those little bits of a punishability that just give Magician so much. He's just got to keep that up so consistently and make sure that Magician can't steal away those stocks.
Yeah, no, and once again, we're kind of seeing more of the same. It's really hard for Magician to get in, but once he does get in, it's awful to see. A little bit of a massacre.
An Olimar can just chunk on the damage.
Yeah, I don't love that, but you can like what you want.
Oh my god. Alright, there we go, using that corner to get as much survivability out there. Cyber has to spend some time here getting the Pikmin back set up after he dropped a couple of them to recover. This is not going to allow him to find the kill option. There he gets a forward air, once again not quite killing. He's got to put on a lot of pressure, make sure Magician doesn't get back up.
So strong. And I've heard Magician made the claim that he wished that Shotos didn't have auto turnaround because of how good the back air is. I think that's a lie, but the back air is extremely good.
Yeah, I got to get those roars absolutely down to get the access to them because they're crazy for killing. Not that Ken is really lacking for options in that category. Gets some nice bit amount of damage there off of that down tilt, and he's just keeping it going, getting the nair, which doesn't quite kill this percent, but whoa! A second one comes out into the upbeat. None of that is going to kill there quite, and it's actually Cyber, if you would believe it, that gets the kill out of that exchange.
Magician's cooking a little bit too hard.
Oh.
Okay, the kitchen. Just a straight dash attack. Wow, the kill power on Kin is actually unbelievable. And right now we're seeing Cyber fighting for his life. He wants out of the corner, but he has to He has to,
He has to have it
go for
on,
it.
and it has to not turn off at all for the remainder of this game for him to keep in it, because Magician can just snap out of stock at a moment's notice there. He's looking for another opportunity here. He's down tilting to try and catch the 2-print. Doesn't quite get it here as Cyber's starting to get some more stage presence. He's got his Pikmin up. He's got mid-stage.
Wow, and that's 2 purple Pikmin, so that's huge. But 65% on Olimar is kill percent. So right now, Magician just needs that.
Oh my god.
Funny move.
The raw up B's going to come out, but as we noted, 60% isn't quite in kill range for the up B out of nowhere. Oh, evading the final hitbox there. Cyber's able to stay in it for just a little bit longer, enough to chunk on even more damage, making it really difficult for Magician to get back to stage. Another back air comes out here as the damage is starting to tick up. Cyber might be able to do it here.
Cyber is playing amazingly defensive, and wow, that is not all the outcome I expected.
Wow, that was a train of Cyber hits, one after the other, bringing it back from the brink of what could have been the end of Grand Finals.
Yeah, no, for sure. I was about to say this was a completely different than what we saw in Winners Finals, where it was very even right up until the end. But maybe Cyber has finally made some of the adjustments that he has to.
Stock every game for 5 games when we saw them go up against each other last. So Magician coming out swinging so hard on those first 2 games is very significant in this matchup.
I'm seeing a few more technical mistakes from Magician than I usually do, which is a bit interesting. He has 2 finals to play around with, though, so he can lose this set and still be fine, which makes this a lot harder of a position for Cyber to be in.
Yeah, but Cyber is doing a great job of playing from behind. That's what's netting him. I mean, in Game 2, nearly the win there, and of course Game 3 landing that one to keep himself in the game. He's also coming out really strong at the beginning of each of these games. Hadouken's going to limit his options here. He can't go mid, but he's able to get back to ledge and even up from there. He gets, no, not quite the punish off the parry, but he's definitely keeping in there.
Yeah, I definitely thought he was going to raw up B there, which is always interesting to see because it kills at such an early percent. It is really difficult. Wow, up smash is just going to take it. That move is so fast. Yeah, no, and as I was saying that I like that he was landing with those down Bs, and now it's become something of a problem for him, actually, because he's just waiting for him on stage.
Going away just to that mistake. Of just getting a little too comfortable.
Yeah, because it was working for him just a second ago. And right now we're seeing a complete difference of Cyber in the driver's seat. This seems like it's really difficult for... Wow, that's a lot of up smashes.
Oh no, yeah, the up smashes have done so much for Cyber here, but that's not the situation to be pulling him out.
I'm not even saying for him, they both were throwing him out.
Oh yeah, that's definitely the case there. But I think Cybers are a little more significant there in that a lot of his kills have come out from them, and he's kind of fishing for some early big hits.
Wow, he is just an absolute wall. It seems like it's so hard for Magician to get in right now. He's making the proper adjustments, but Magician only needs one more game, so this is a really hard situation to see.
Magician also makes huge amounts of gains, getting kills off of reads on the ledge, and Cyber has been so unpredictable. Something different every time. That's something that usually we laud Magician for, and it is doing so much for Cyber. His options have kept him in so many situations where he could have just lost the whole stock immediately.
Yeah, the only real difference that was, wow.
Ooh, beautiful. I was about to say he's struggling a little bit to find that kill that he really needs, especially once Magician's taken up to 160%, but very decisively that down air he's going to take another victim.
Yeah, no, if Cyber can take kills early, then it might be his game to win because it seems really difficult for him to kill, and it does not seem that way at all for Magician. Once what was it? Olimar gets to like 60%. It's death percent, which is a really scary place to be.
Gotta remind you again, not quite 60%. I'll have to bonk you for that one. 60%. I think it might even be mid to high 60s, so it's not too far off from there, but it is a little closer to 60%. We see him survive at 60%.
He's about to kill him at 0.
To an upbeat, like,
he's gonna kill him right here.
In a row.
See, he's at 44%. This is where he gets a kill.
You're ridiculous. You're ridiculous. There's no winning with you.
I don't believe it. I can see the kill happening. Man, those Pikmin really make that upbeat strange.
Yeah, they just lag out the amount of time since there's so much hit stun on them there. Ooh,
Yeah.
finessing his way right back to the stage there and keeping those Pikmin. He's doing a great job of boxing Magician out once again. Even that Shadow Punch is not going to get him there safely with the damage over time that the red Pikmin is doing stuck to him.
And I can't lie, if Magician loses this match, it's going to be kind of hard for the mental because he had it in the bag last game. It felt like, I think Cyber was at like 140, and he looked like he was about to win the entire time, and then he just kind of got stolen from him. If Cyber can also take this match, it's looking hard for the 5th game. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, definitely. Ooh, there's that down air, and Magician has a lot of damage on him, so something similar could cost the game. Magician here.
Now they're both at like kill
Stretching through
percent.
the ledge here. No way!
That was
Through
such
the
a good
stage,
call out.
Cyber gets the
I like
kill
that a
with
lot.
that up there. It's the reverse of what we've seen them getting with the down air on ledge. He's ledge guarding in reverse.
No, that was extremely smart. I like that option coming out from Cyber. Magician, as I said, being on the back burner a little bit, he came out with so much heat, immediately was up 2-0, and it looked like he was really favored to win it all in the 3rd game. But now we're seeing a Game 5 situation, losers finals. So if Cyber wins this, he will have to reset bracket, but Magician just needs to win this game. And that is a really difficult situation to be in mentally, I'm not gonna lie.
No, absolutely. The pressure is on for both of them. A little bit different again since Magician does have that luxury being on winner's side still since he has not lost a match. I think at all 9 out of 10 lost one pools.
Yeah, but I don't know. Sometimes it can make you want it a little bit more. You got those goggles and you're like, I just need this and I can win. I just need this and I can win.
Yeah, and Cyber is coming out pretty hot and heavy here right off the bat, and even the trades are going his way.
Yep, no, and wow, it really looks like Cyber's kind of had this matchup on lock the last 2 games.
Another grab, and this time it's in kill percentage. The up throw takes another victim as well. Cyber's all stocked up with his Pikmin, and ready to start wall and Magician off. Magician gets that uppy, but definitely in a lower percent than what he's going to kill. He needs to get in again to even up the stock count. Oh, and he...
Now, being down in stock is where it's really difficult when you're fighting against Olimar. Olimar just wants to wall you out.
Was that
And
not a true input for you?
I have zero idea what happens. I think he didn't get hit by like the middle part or something. Like he didn't get hit by the sweet spot because I think he has like different hitboxes.
Is that Chad? Like, I've never seen that kill before.
Yeah, maybe we should commentate. I don't know what's going on. These are like 2 of the characters I feel like I know the least about, which is insane. I'm just talking.
So many character-specific things.
Up there?
It's one of the great luxuries
What
of
Pikmin
this
kills?
big old roster. It just needs a little bit more damage. I think 1 or maybe 2 pummels more would have been the thing. We saw that pan out in, I think, game 2, if I'm remembering correctly. We saw that same up throw not quite going in, though it's at a very high percent. But Cyber was at plenty of percent. Magician is starting to inch ahead here. He's at a huge amount of damage, but he's up that stock.
Wow, and it's looking right now. This is nearing exactly what we saw just last set, which is insane. We saw it. Cyber was kind of a little bit down.
Is he gonna hit 200%?
Yeah, that's
It's gonna
rough.
happen here. It has to at this rate.
Yeah, wow, that actually is awful. Like, mentally, that must be really rough. He just kind of wants to
There
kill
we
here, but
go,
he's
we
doing
hit
such a
it.
smart job of just walling him off still. He's not fishing for anything. He knows he'll get when he gets it.
Yeah, more and more things are going to be opened up as options. There's not a lot that wants, but as the
Okay.
aerials are definitely going to be
Last stock.
sets, though.
Situation once again, and that's
Yeah.
exactly what we saw in Game 5, and that's kind of what we were expecting here. We saw Cyber make a lot of adjustments that were necessary, and right now we're going to see him with 2 purple Pikmin, which is going to be extremely difficult for Magician to deal with.
But he does have Cyber locked in the corner there. The pressure is on his shield so heavily every time that he gets back up. He's finally going to get back to the center stage, and it's his turn to be in the driver's seat.
Stage control matters so much in this matchup, and I can't express it enough. Whichever one of them has it looks like they're playing extremely comfortably and looks like they can't be beaten. Oh man, right now we're seeing Cyber playing from a deficit, and we just saw Magician live till 200%, so
Yeah, Cyber does have
one
a
character
lot
may
more
die.
work to do to get there.
Wow, that was
Oh my
greedy.
god, and he does it with the up smash. He resets the bracket at this point. We're going to our second grand finals match. Both of them are going to be fighting for their final match of the night. At this point, that is guaranteed. It's back to 0-0.
All right. Well, I guess he wanted it to be the longest amount of time possible because there was a game 5. There's a game 5, and maybe we'll see a game 5. No, it's
like
extremely
magic.
interesting to see these players go back and forth like this. U of I, one of U of I's best versus one of Springfield's best. Nah, man, this is a bracket reset.
Yeah, so round 1 of bracket reset is where we're at here.
Wow.
Magician taking an intense start here with the Nair
Wow.
into another Nair, taking that 0 to death on the first stock. He's willing to make a statement that he does not want to lose at his own weekly, especially one where he's landed so many comically large checks.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing about it is we saw the first 2 games be looking extremely good for Magician, and then Cyber just kind of heats up. Hopefully we don't see that, or, okay. We might, well, we won't, we can see whatever, you know, but... Okay, he answers directly back.
Again. Cyber takes a bit of damage here, not quite that 0 to death that we saw Magician get right off the bat, but that was definitely a dominant stock. He's going to be locked here in the corner there, and Magician's gotten a lot of leverage off of this in the past. Not so many kills, actually, but definitely a lot of damage. Just keep poking with the down tilts and the up tilts every time Cyber tries to get back to stage. Of course, we've been backstage here a little bit as I've been talking. Magician poking up for that upbeat, adding some more damage. Definitely not going to kill at this point. Definitely not going to kill either.
I was going to say, on the ledge, dude, the amount of damage that Cyber racked up was insane. It is crazy how much these 2 characters can do in just like 3 seconds.
Yeah, but it's definitely important to note that not all damage is equal.
That's true.
Cyber is well within kill percentage for a lot of Magician's options. But at this point,
That
it
was
is
good
likewise
call
once we hit that 140 to 160% range, those throws and obviously smash attacks are going to start killing. And they do for Cyber there, who is already landing a lot of damage on Magician on this last stop for this game.
Cyber looks like he's cooking at the moment right now, and it seems like Magician's having a bit of a trouble getting away. We saw the last 3 games going Cyber's way, so he has the momentum his way for sure. Does that kill? That does not kill.
Are going his way. Magician going off ledge, stretching for these kills, and there's 3 red lightnings in a row. None of them landing quite what he's looking for, though he needs to even up this stock and get to that last one quickly. He is going to do that, backing Cyber into that ledge yet again. But Cyber's got some ledge invulnerability. He's going to use that to get as much as he can. He's racking up that damage, getting closer and closer to those big triple-digit numbers.
Yeah, I'm gonna lie, I'm not seeing as much patience as we usually see from Magician, which is a bit uncharacteristic of him. I was just, you know, talking his praise like literally 10, 20 minutes ago about it, but now we see him fishing for these kills. So maybe his mental's wearing a little bit because we're still seeing the cool, calm demeanor from the Olimar player. That's down there. That purple Pikmin hits like a truck.
Is just going to keep going. That win goes to Cyber here as he takes a little bit of advantage in our grand final set.
Yep, that is 4 games now unanswered. Magician needs to find something at this moment in time. What? Yeah, that was a reverse 3-0.
Oh, Lord.
So that is 4 games unanswered. Magician won the first 2, and he's already beat him in the set. So it's kind of crazy to see how back and forth they're being at the moment, but something needs to be found right here.
All right, it looks like it is Cyber that gets that opening exchange this time. He's not going to get quite that full stock or anything, but he is racking up that damage here quite quickly. Nice landing options on top of Magician to let him keep going. He doesn't quite punish the Shadow Punch, which is something we've seen him performing quite well on actually so far.
Yeah, no. It's good gameplay that we're seeing. Keep him in the ledge right there. Can break shields. I'm pretty sure Kin has the same type of shield breaks. But we haven't seen any of those shield breaks yet.
Oh, wow. Magician going as deep as he can for the Nair there. Opening up 2 games in a row with a Nair spike for the kill.
Yep, we saw this kind of momentum just last game. But really, Cyber's like kind of playstyle can wear on you after a little bit. It's really hard to get in, and after a while, it just becomes frustrating. So maybe we will see Magician fall to that same type of game plan, or maybe we'll see him do a little bit better here.
Oh my god. Cyber throwing out an unnecessary up smash there in a bit of a neutral and even advantage state, which we've seen to be a little bit rough for him, but it ended up being a perfect bait for the forward smash, which is actually netting the kill. The 2 of them are evened up quite quickly here, but
he has all the Pikmin eating him.
right from standing on the ledge.
Get the Pikmin off. They're killing my man.
Chomping away.
They're chopping away. Wow. And right now it's as even as it could possibly get, honestly. I think
Pikmin were doing so much work for getting Cyber back there to the ledge, but Magician finally found the gap in them, and it was a big enough gap for an entire kill there. He's up the stock here at this point. He's got to get back to stage, though, to make it count. Cyber's not going to let that happen easily at all.
Oh, that
he
looks
gets
like a
a kill
misinput.
there at the end. I'm not sure if that was just lacking a jump. Maybe Magician thought he had
no,
it.
he had a jump. He just misinputted. I think he was trying to do the true shorty or something. But that's fine. We're seeing a lot more technical flubs from him than we usually see. This is a difficult situation to be in. This is a player he doesn't know. This is his home turf that he's trying to defend.
It's bullet hell at this point where Cyber
That's
is
true.
played.
It's a bullet hell.
It's hard to keep all that technique flowing so consistently when you're at that pace up against that.
And we're also not talking about the fact that it's 11 o'clock now. It's easy to get tired.
God.
That is 5 games unanswered now.
Probably the most decisive game between these two all night so far, and we're up to... Is that 12 of them?
5, 10, 12.
Is that a game 5, and now we're on game 3?
Yeah.
This is the 13th game between these two. So actually, revisiting the concept of tiring out of this matchup, they are running the absolute gauntlet here.
That is true.
Cyber has made a huge comeback. That reverse 3-0 a moment ago, right into 2 more wins back to back. He's 5-0 in the last 5 games. Magician has to bring it back all the way to make it doable at all. He's trying to bring us back to overtime, but he's got to make this one count.
Small battlefield's a smaller stage, and he gets his kills earlier, but I don't think we've seen this work for him the last few games. I'm surprised we haven't seen more counter picks, honestly.
The reads are just coming out beautifully for Cyber. That down smash was an awesome call out. He hasn't quite gotten this kill. Another forward smash will do it finally there in the end. And he almost 0 to 10, only taking 5% there.
Yeah, this is such a hard situation to be in at this point in time. He had it in his grasp last set, and 1 game lost has made it to where we are now. Wow, he is unledge guardable if you do that stuff.
Sometimes you just can't do anything. You gotta run across the stage and start back again. It kind of resets neutral there. It's a nice tool to have in the pocket for the Olimar players out there. Oh no, the shortness is gonna get him entirely out of getting hit with the elbow there.
Yeah, Magician really has to take something here, I'm not gonna lie, because the more percent that he gets racked onto him, the easier it is to just get hit by a stray. And I'm gonna be honest, it looks like Olimar has a lot of strays.
Smaller head, because I don't think those moves were not hitting earlier when Cyber was playing Olimar. I'm kind of curious about that. I'll have to look into that later.
Yeah, man, there's a lot of this stuff that I do not understand. I wish I could tell people more about Olimar, but that character bewilders me. And as I said, ever since like the first part of this game, there hasn't been a lot of them coming out.
There's some hesitation from Magician at this point, not wanting to have to broach this next fight. Oh my god, that taunts there, right into the back air kill. A beautiful, that's that, the energy that we maybe were lacking a little bit here. Maybe a little bit of a boost for him there. He can sort of reset his mental here. Like we said, it's been a long matchup against these two. He's gonna die to an up air at this point. Cyber's got
he's taunting him now.
Right back in exchange.
Wow.
He whips his hair back and forth.
That beautiful luscious hair is going back between his ears. And that's how you know it's serious now. He's not messing around. But this is a really hard deficit to come back from, and with the wall that Cyber has been, and how much he's been able to like kind of destroy his recovery lately, we're gonna have to see something soon for Magician.
We don't quite see that double spike on the nairs from Magician this time, but he does get an uppie as well to just keep mounting on that damage, and playing from below is definitely nice for him. He doesn't land uppie this time.
Dead.
Oh no, and missing it is going to cost him the game, the stock, the match, and grand finals. Cyber reverse 3-0ing into a 3-0 for grand finals, comes out as the winner. Successfully defeating all of the defenders of Springfield this week, Magician just could not last out another best of 5.
And I'll be honest, when it comes to a projectile-heavy character like that, it is mentally deteriorating after a little bit. It is rough to get in, and it is hard to keep that stamina, honestly. You don't think Smash Bros. Has a stamina game? It is mentally so tiring after a little bit, and it was amazing to see Magician do as good as he did. It was great to see Cyber come out and really just play. He came out to play, and we love to see outcomers come into our scene and show us what they're about, honestly. I love to see it. Creates a little bit more hypeness, but Derek, say hi to me. Hi, Robert. Thank you guys so much for watching. To the people who did, it was a wonderful night to be out. Cyber with the 3, who is now Herald, because he has been destroyed by the better Cyber, truthfully. What do you have anything to say about Cyber 1.0?
Hey, listen, we're both Cyber, but listen, I've got the download, and the rematch will be the most crazy Cyber match you've ever seen.
It'll be absolutely legendary when Cyber with the 3, who is now named Herald, wins it all.
Harold?
Well, because you don't deserve to be Cyber.
That's not my name.
Your name's Harold.
Maybe I'll add the straw.
Well, one last thank you.
Oh, you want to be strong now?
Who's been,
No, you'll be
here in
strong?
the chat,
You'll
and
be
everyone who's
strong?
gonna Go back and watch these
Okay,
clips.
so
Shout out to you
Cyber
guys
is
for
now
watching.
strong. Call him strong.
Great.
I'm
And
not
of course, a
listening.
big shout out to Teasm here running these weeklies. It's been great to cast with you, McNerd.
Always.
I'm Treasure. You can find me on Twitter at RealsXOnly if you do so choose. I love a follow. But thanks for coming out, everybody, and good night.
Hopefully we
Take care
can
of
see
yourselves.
more of this. It was great to have the outsiders come in. Please come in again. We love to see you in our scene. And if we have any more Cybers around, show them what you're about.
Yo, the rest of the GRB, you gotta come out. Not just Champagne. Yo, Bradley, can we get a Bradley car? Come on.
Okay, have a good night, guys. Thanks for watching.